Hi, sorry for the delay from my side. Okay, there were some technical issues. Okay, before we start, I would like to remind you guys again. All right. Uh, I would like to remind you guys again. Please mute yourself. Do not unmute. You all understand or not? You all understand? Thumbs up. You all understand? Okay, do not unmute. Okay, if I ask any questions, please type it in the chat box. Do you all understand this? Do you all understand this? Understand or not? Yes. So don't unmute yourself. If I ask question, please put it in the chat box. Okay, that's the first thing. And secondly, if you have any questions also, please type it in the chat box. You all understand that? Okay. And thirdly, can you all on the camera? Can you all on the camera? Can you all on the camera? Okay. So I'll be watching you guys. So those who are not going to on the camera, not interested with the class, I will just remove you from the group. Okay. I already tell you upfront before we start the class. Okay. All right. So please on the camera and please listen to teacher. Okay. All right. Okay. Now let me share my screen. All right. Okay. Can you see my camera? Is that can you can see? Hello. Can all right. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. The first thing regarding how upcoming Olympiad, there will be 35 questions. Okay, 32 questions from the syllabus and 3 questions is from whatever you guys learned yesterday, which is SDG. So 35 question. So 35 times 2 will be 70. So the balance 30 marks is from the experiment which you guys gonna conduct, which is consider okay high points as well. All right. So both exam and also experiment both are equally important. All right, equally important. Okay, before we go further, okay, teacher would like to explain to you what are you guys are actually learning out of this. Okay, why we have to do an experiment. If talking about science Olympiad, we can just do the exam only, right? But why we have to conduct an experiment and show to the judges? Why? Who is that? Okay. So you guys have to know why you have to do an experiment. Okay, every experiment, even if you're doing it at home, at school, whatever experiment your teachers are teaching, everything will start with the question. Everything it has a reason why. Okay, every experiment start with a question you want to investigate. Okay, that means okay, for example, you have a question: which material absorb water the fastest? Okay, does sunlight help plants? Veda in Durga, it's really it's very difficult for me to conduct the class if you guys halfway keep unmuting. Please, I hope I don't have to repeat and again because it's really disturbing my class. Can you all mute yourself? Hope I don't have to repeat again. Please. Okay, so which material absorb water the fastest and does sunlight help plants grow faster? Okay, so these are the examples of question normally a student will have. When we wanted to do an experiment, these are the example. So science is not a subject where you can read and get the results. It is not only that, you have to do a lot of experiment and you learn it out from that. All right, so from the questions which is you have the curiosity to know something, you have to do that experiment. Okay, that is the very first thing why we want you guys to conduct an experiment. All right, that's the first thing. And if you wanted to be a doctor, a scientist, whatever related uh, job careers related to science, you should able to do a good experiment. That means you should know how to do a proper experiment. All right, for example, any kind of job careers, okay, anything which is related to science, okay, you should know how to do a proper experiment, because that is the one who's going to help you to collect data and so many things. Okay, at the moment as a student, you guys are just gonna do simple experiments, right? But later part, when you guys grow and looking for a career and all that, okay, these are the things will help you out there. All right, so that's the reason why, okay, we are really want you all to learn, because nowadays in most of the schools, right, the students not really going to the lab, and they are not also learning any experiments much, because we can't comment anybody there, because schools also they have very limited addition and the very limited materials in the lab, and teachers also they have very limited time to teach the kids in the lab. Because when you are going to the lab, there are certain things you have to take note. Okay, first, then secondly, there are reason why. See, we can do that experiment in the classroom itself, right? But why are we bringing them to the lab and doing that experiment? Of course, the safety measures is there. Okay, safety measures are very much there, because sometimes we will be dealing with certain chemicals and all that. So it will be always good to be in the lab rather than in the classroom. And the setup, the hygiene part, and there are so many other things are involved. All right, so as what I have explained, this is just
Excuse me,
examples
teacher.
now.
Are you sharing your
Yes,
screen?
yes.
Okay, teacher.
Teacher, I
Can
can't
can,
see
can
anything
view
on the
my screen
screen,
or
sir.
not?
Oh,
Teacher, I
Huh?
cannot.
yes.
We cannot see your screen. We can't.
We cannot see your screen.
Teacher, I can't see your screen.
Okay, as I told, you can chat, you can put it in the chat box. Please unmute yourself. You all understand or not? I told you all, right? So do not unmute yourself. If one person going to unmute, everybody gonna unmute. Okay. Okay, I will reshare again. That is what I ask you all. Can you all see my screen or not? Okay, wait for a while.
Teacher, I think you're lagging.
Okay, now I guess you guys can see my screen. Okay, before we start, please mute yourself. Okay, as what I have informed. Okay, so questions are the main thing why we are doing a lot of experiment, and I think that part I already explained to you. All right, so we start from question. Okay, just give me a minute. My folder is opening slowly. Okay, the second one is why are we conducting an experiment is form a hypothesis. Okay, whatever experiment we are doing, okay, whatever experiment we are doing, all right, normally there will hypothesis. Hypothesis means, okay, just imagination answer. For example, a hypothesis is an educated guess about what you think will happen, okay? Maybe it could happen, maybe it's not. Okay, that is the hypothesis. Maybe whatever you are saying could happen or it's not. All right, so there will be two different answers. There is no right or wrong. So that's why when you have the hypothesis, you should always have to do an experiment and you have to get that answer. Okay, that is also another reason why we have to do an experiment. Okay, if plants get more sunlight, then they will grow taller because sunlight help photosynthesis. Okay, this is something which example I have given. Okay, gather materials. So the third one, what you have to do when you are conducting an experiment. Okay, gather the materials, conduct that experiment, prepare all the materials needed and follow the procedure carefully. All right, so as what we have mentioned and we have updated. Okay, so we already updated like certain videos in the dashboard, right? So if you check in the videos, we already you can click that video and you can watch how does this what do you call that, this how does how to conduct a proper experiment. All right, so we already somebody is scribbling. All right, so we have, I think we have given everything there right from the experiment and what to do and how to do. And there were like, what do you call that? We have given the videos and all that. So you guys can watch that video. And the first thing which you have to remember always when you are entering a lab. All right. Okay, the first thing which you have to remember, safety measures. Same goes to you when you are going to be in front of the judges. The first thing you have to do is safety. All right, safety means what you have to do. So we will be providing you the gloves. So wear the gloves. Okay, wear the gloves. And as what we have informed, when you are entering that lab, you have to wear your lab coat. These two are very, very, very important. And if possible, get a Google glasses and wear it as well to protect your eyes, because all these are important. Sometimes you might need to deal with chemicals. So we don't want we want to protect everything, right? Of course, you can't cover your face or what, but you can protect your eyes. That's the reason why we want you to wear a goggle if you have, all right? And wear the lab coat and wear the glove. This is the most important thing we have to do once you get into the lab. Safety measures. And in the lab, you are not allowed to run, drink, eat and all that. Okay, you are not allowed to do, because I think all these things you have learned in the school also, right? You guys know, you have learned all these basic things in the school also, what you have to do in the lab, what you shouldn't do and all that. All right. And secondly, what you have to do, whatever materials, we will be giving you the materials, right? We will be giving you the materials in the lab. So what you have to do, take out all that materials from the box we are giving, arrange the material first on the table. Okay, arrange it nicely, because we have given like three or four, three some certain. So Teshara copy, is it? Are you scribbling? Are you scribbling? Can I just remove you from the group, Teshara Gopi? Are you scribbling the screen? Okay, so when you are in the lab, first is the safety measures. Safety means you have to wear your glove, you have to wear your goggles, and then you have to wear your lab coat. And secondly, we will be giving you one box of the materials, because out of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you will be conducting only one experiment, right? Which you cannot choose, teacher will be choosing and we will be keeping that. Okay, so you have to take that and put it, arrange it on the table first before you start to do that experiment. All right. Okay. And then what you have to do is, you have to check with the judge there. Judge, can I start? You should chat. You have to chat. You have to check with the judge. Judge, can I start? Okay. So once the judge say, okay, you may start. Okay, just start. If it's a morning, just say good morning. If it's in the afternoon, say good afternoon. And then start that experiment. So when you start that experiment, it will be good that you explain to them what you are doing. Okay, so there will be two methods here. If the judges are just beside you there, you can just explain. Okay, for example, you are just doing the density. For density, we have like, okay, we have sugar, we have honey syrup, we have so many materials there, right? For example, all right. So for that, you have to mix one by one on the cup or cylinder, whatever we are giving, you have to mix it, right? So when you are mixing it, if the judges are, because there will be other students also, the judges will be moving around. Okay. So if the judges are with you, explain to them, explain to him or she or he, okay, the judges, okay, how, okay, first, what are you pouring? Secondly, what are you pouring? Thirdly, what are you pouring into that cup or cylinder, whatever which is provided? And then you have to show the results. And the most important part is, towards the end, you have to tell them what is the science behind that experiment. Okay, I will repeat it again. I will repeat it again. There will be 4 important steps which is involved in conducting an experiment. When you enter to the lab, you have to wear the lab coat. You have to wear goggle if you have. And then you have to wear your glove. Glove is something very important. That's a safety feature. The judges will look at it. All right. So you have to wear the glove and all that we will provide in the lab itself. All right. So after that, what you have to do, the second step, you have to arrange all that materials on the table which is given, the lab table. Okay, you have to arrange it. And thirdly, what you have to do, when if the judges are beside you there, you just explain. And for explanation, please remember, you don't have to use bombastic word, because this is not a presentation. This is not an English presentation. So teacher want you to talk, speak on your own language. You don't have to remember. This is science. You don't have to memorize anything here. This is not an exam. So for this experiment, I want you all to communicate with the judges. If the judges is beside you, communicate and explain, saying that, okay, these are the method you are using to conduct that experiment. Okay, to conduct that experiment. After that, once you are done with the whole experiment, you have to explain what is the science behind it. Everything we have given, okay, we have given earlier in the dashboard. Okay, see, in the dashboard, we have shared two guides, which is the first one with the whole thing, which I will show to you later part. All right, I will show to you. Okay, which there were like vision, mission, objective, and how you connect it to the real life and all that. So many things. Okay, there will be that. The second one, when some, not all the parents, when some parents say they can't open it, so we have given you separately age by age, where you will only find that experiment and all the videos. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to refer to the first one, where you will see all kind of the objective, subjective, what are the mission, why are we learning this, and what is the science behind it. So every experiment you should end with the science behind that experiment. Very important. So your marks will be given based on what you understand, not only on how you make. You also have to know, when you are doing all this experiment, what is the science behind it. Okay. And for secondary school students, this is not for primary. For secondary school student, we have record results, analyze data. We'll be giving you a paper. Okay, we will be giving you a paper whereby you have to, whatever experiment you are doing, you have to put it in the paper, and before you complete the whole thing, you have to pass, write your name, everything, and pass that data, analyze data to the judge. Because that is what you learn from the whole experiment. Understand or not? Understand or not? For those secondary school and higher primary school, which is standard 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6, you just take note, okay? Maybe for certain experiment you will not have, certain experiment you will have. We will be on that day only you will know. Okay, I cannot be telling you what exactly. All right, but for secondary school there will be a recording results, where so it will be good for preschool. Standard 1, 2, 3, you will not have this. You don't have to record. You just have to conduct that experiment, show to the judge, tell them what is the science behind it. That is fine already. From standard 4, 5, and 6 up to the secondary school, this part is very, very important. There will be a record, results, analyze data. That means when you are doing that experiment, you have to record the data. Okay, A is this, B is this, if it is available. This is not something which is compulsory. It might be there, might not be there. So if it's given, so please work accordingly. You have to record, okay, what are the, so maybe they will ask you some question, what are the materials needed? So you have to put, okay, A, B, C, D. Okay, you have to write down. When you are doing that experiment, we have to do. See, this is how in our academy also we conduct and we teach our students on the experiment. And this is the correct method. Whatever experiment you are doing, there should be a record results and analyze data. Because at the end, then only you will understand what you are doing and for what you have done and what is the results out of it. All right. So this is also important. Okay. And in your, if let's say you guys got that observation, that analyzed data or whatsoever on the paper part, okay, so you have to write towards the end what is the results of the experiment. All right. For standard 4, 5, 6, if you have, you just have to write. You just have to write it very, very simple. All right. But for secondary school, you have to write it a bit detailed. Right? For secondary form 1, form 2, form 3, you have to write it a bit detailed. For standard 4, 5, 6, if you have that paper, they give you the analyzed paper, you can write it very simple. Okay, they'll be asking you simple, what are the materials and what is the science, what you saw. When you observe that experiment, what you saw. This is a simple thing only, all right, on what you understand. All right. So conclusion, summarize what you have learned from the experiment, whether the hypothesis was correct, what happened during the experiment, what could be improved next time. Example, the plants exposed to sunlight grow taller, so the hypothesis was supported. Okay, this is just a simple one. This is just a simple one. Okay, now let me stop sharing. All right. Okay, now I'm going to share with y'all the first one. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Okay, I'm going to show y'all the second one actually, which we have posted. Which we have posted actually. Okay. Okay, just give me a minute. Procedure. Okay, let me share the screen. Okay, somebody I think has unmute again. All right, okay. So these are the first thing which we have shared in your dashboard, if you see. All right, so this is the objective, time given, materials needed. Okay, and when another thing, when if let's say for this experiment, what experiment is this? Okay, this is microscopy of blood cells. Okay, so for this experiment, we have spared some materials here, but if let's say that materials is not there, what are the other materials you can replace with? That is also we have given. Can you see materials needed prepared for your experiment? If let's say you don't have that materials, and what are the optional materials you can use? So that is also we have given, and procedure we have given, the conclusion also here. Blood is a tissue with specialized cells and blah, blah, blah. What is that? Okay, let me explain to you, which you guys understand easily. Okay, just give me a minute. Okay, easy one. Okay, can you all see? Teacher have highlighted this testing food for starch with iodine. All right, this is a very simple experiment. So we have given what are the materials needed. The materials needed are, for those who didn't buy the experiment kit, you can just by using this as a reference, you can get it at home and prepare at home. Okay, you can just try it at home. Okay, so that is iodine solution, various food like bread, rice, apple, carrot, egg, white, cracker, banana, uh, a plate and a dropper. All right. So if let's say, then you see the optional materials. For example, you can't get iodine solution here. What you can do, you can get Benedict solution to also test of sugar, cut food into half for surface area. So if you can't get the iodine, you can use the Benedict solution here. All right. Okay. And then apparatus means what are the things you need for this, and then procedure, how to make that. Then what is the conclusion? This conclusion is the most important part. You see, conclusion is more into what do we call that? What is the science behind it? See, conclusion is the most important part because after every experiment, when you're conducting in front of the judges, you have to tell this part. You understand or not? After, you all understand? Please thumbs up. You all understand? Please thumbs up. Okay. After each and every experiment you do, okay, in front of the judges, you have to tell them what is the science behind it, right? Why you did that experiment. So this conclusion, actually, that's the thing. This conclusion is the one which is science behind that experiment. Alright, the conclusion and science behind it is almost the same. Right? So you have to know when you are doing an experiment, you have to know why you are conducting it. Alright? So this is the conclusion for this. Iodine turns blue-black in the presence of starch, starchy foods, bread, rice, cracker, banana, test positive. Foods without starch, egg white, apple remain orange-brown. So this is the science behind it or the conclusion. Okay, what students should know? Starch is carbohydrate. Iodine is an indicator for starch. Okay, so you see what you have to know. So we have given. All right, and real world connection. This is also an important part where, okay, see, whatever experiment you guys are conducting, right, you have to connect it to your real world connection. That means in real world, how it's connected. Okay, food starch, just now as what we have explained. Food testing used in quality control, nutritional labeling, forensic food fraud detection, dietary planning. So why are we conducting this experiment? Because in the real world, to check the food quality control, we need to do this kind of experiment. Understand or not? Understand or not? Okay, so and then there is video. So if you can't watch the video, you can go to the second one which we uploaded and you can click on the video. All right, is that clear? Okay, now I give you 5 minutes time to ask me question. You can put it on the chat box.
What do you want to ask?
Can you put it on the chat box if you have any question? Okay, the time limit will be 15 to 20 minutes to conduct an experiment. So it could be earlier also. You can, if you can do that early, you can do. These slides will not be in the group. Okay, what is iodine solution? Can you refer to the notes which we have uploaded there? Please check. Okay. See, whatever things you guys don't understand nowadays, Google are there and everybody is holding the phone, right? So you guys can check there what is iodine, what is starch, what you have to do, right? For those who have purchased that materials from us, okay, we will start to send it to you from 15 onwards, all right? Okay, on 15 onwards, we will start to send. All right. For those who didn't purchase, you can get it from the market, online. You can prepare at home, whatever. All right. Everything. Okay. Any question?
Teacher, what can we watch the video?
When? What?
I mean, when can we go? I mean, where can we watch the video?
We have uploaded in the dashboard. Please go through the notes and then the experiment list. The video is there. You can watch that video there. See, it will be always good. It will be always good if you are prepared for the Q&A as well. The judges might ask question or no. Depends on the judges. Teacher cannot tell. check in your dashboard. Everything is there already. We already put it there already. Example of videos, teacher already put it in the dashboard. Please watch that. All right. Everything is given. Everything is provided very much early. And some of y'all, I think it is not, you guys are not connecting to the Telegram as well, not reading the messages in the Telegram as well. So that's the reason why you guys are asking the same question again. So please refer to the Telegram. Everything is given, and whatever information is given there is also given in the dashboard. That's the reason why we have dashboard, so you can check that. Yes, Ria Raj, you have question, is it Ria Raj? You have question? Okay, let me repeat to you one more time again. Okay, the first thing what you have to do when you enter to the lab, you have to take care of your safety measures, which is your Google lab coat and also the gloves. All right. The second thing, what you have to do, once you get the material, you have to put it on the table. Nicely, arrange it nicely. Thirdly, when the judge is there, you can start to do your experiment. When the judge is there, beside, if let's say he's standing beside you, you can just explain to them what are the things you are doing, and then you can do. Towards the end, you have to tell the judge what is the science behind it. What is the science behind it? And that is the most important part. Number 5, if the judges ask you any question, you should able to answer. For standard 4 up to form 3, form 4, okay, most probably, I'm not very sure, it depends on your experiment, there will be an observation kit. All right. So there will be observation paper where you have to fill up something. Okay. What are the material, what is the conclusion, what you monitor, what you have seen, all that you have to put it in the paper, on the observation paper, and give it to the judge. Okay, these 5 things only you have to remember. And all that experiment, we already given that, what is that? We already given to the, we already upload the videos already. So please watch the videos. If possible, try to do some experiment at home. Okay. Okay. Try to do an experiment at home. And as I told, that gloves we will provide. Gloves we will provide. All right. Lab coat. And if you want Google, you have to get it yourself because we don't have enough of Googles there. Okay. If you want to protect your eyes, please bring it from your homes. Okay. If you don't bring also, that is fine. But the lab coat and the gloves are important. Gloves we will provide. All right. And if possible, please get that materials at home and then train at home. That will be better because because uh, because at least you will have some experience. And another thing, teacher, you see, in the list we already give, like, okay, if this material is not there, for example, in that material list we give honey. Honey is not in the box, but we replace with other things. You should know also. Because we already told you, we already give you in that list saying that, okay, honey is there. But what are the optional things which you can use if the honey is not there? So you have to be smart enough to replace it with honey as well. Okay, don't tell me, teacher, material not enough. No, everything will be given. So if this material is not there, another material will be there, so you should able to replace it. See, this is how I don't know how many of y'all you have the opportunity to go into a proper lab and then do a proper experiment. But this will be a very good opportunity for y'all, not only for competition, for you to learn to do a proper experiment as well. You guys got it? You guys got it? So it will be very, very easy for teacher. If let's say I am as an organizer, I just give you paper or laptop, ask you to do what is that? An exam. Okay, get the marks and give it to you. That will be very easy for me as organizer. But why are we conducting two different parts here? Exam and then you have to do experiment, because out of these competition, we want you to learn something as well. It is not only, okay, you memorize something, you go and do the exam. No, I really want you all to learn how to do a proper experiment. Who knows, in future, you want one of y'all, two of y'all, three of y'all wanted to be in this medical field, or you wanted to be a scientist. So all these skills are very important. All right, so please be alert and be careful. You try to do some experiment. You have school holidays, right? Okay, those who have that materials, you can do. Those who don't have, try to get materials and watch that video, train at home, okay? And whatever I have mentioned today, please redo again and again. Okay, that will be easier for you to score high marks, because exam itself will not determine you as a gold winner. So you have to balance both. Okay, exam and also experiment. Both you have to do good. And we have a lot of new awards also this year. So if you want to win all that awards, see, for the national level, we have dean list and all that, right? And all the special awards, you're going to get a special awards for the national round. Same goes to international round also. If you guys are really doing good, so there'll be a lot of special awards you guys can win. So I really want you all to focus and learn something new. And I know exactly whatever syllabus which is given here, it is tough, because more majority of y'all are from the government school. So compared to government syllabus, this syllabus is, of course, it is a bit tough, but that's okay. Nothing is impossible. Right? Nothing is impossible. Countries, those who don't have the basic things also, they can do this type of exam. Then what about y'all? Y'all definitely can do, but with little bit of effort. So study, you have the mock test, okay? You have the mock test. Do that mock test. Honestly telling you, the 10 mock tests which I give you, right? If you can do the 10 mock tests, you can score very high in your exam already. Okay, that mock test also, I know it's a bit tough, but if you can do that, your final, which is the competition, definitely you can do. It will not it will never be a big deal. So learn. That's okay, even though it's tough. So you have to understand that you guys level are going up. That means those who are sitting for this international Olympiad, science Olympiad, your level is not low anymore. So you guys are going another level up. Okay, because you are sitting for the international exam. You understand or not, students? You all got it? Yes, this is extracted from the Australian syllabus. That's why it is not same as Malaysian syllabus. So when you guys are sitting for this exam itself, that is like setting one level higher already. Okay, and if you guys are doing that good, that is another level already. So never mind. Lose or win, that doesn't matter. Okay, so you have to sit for the exam, do your work properly, put a lot of hard work. We have like almost a month, I think more than a month. You still have time. Don't do last minute. Okay, don't do last minute work. Okay, please try to do revision from now already. Mock test is important. Experiments also important. All right, is that clear? Is that clear? Okay, so if that is the case, all the best to you all. And next week we will have that physical class. And those who have purchased that subscription, extra subscription, we already give you the list who and who. So you can drop by to the academy. We will teach you how to conduct that experiment also. All right. Okay, today's one, there will be no certificate, so there will be no attendance, because there will be no certificate for this. Yesterday's one, yes. This one is just, I just taught you how to do a proper experiment. That's it, right? So no need. All right. Okay, all the best and take care. Love you all and happy Mother's Day to all your beautiful mothers. All right.
Good evening, teacher.
Happy Mother's Day, teacher.
Thank you. Thank you.
Happy Mother's Day, teacher.
Teacher.
Teacher. Teacher.
Thank you.
Teacher.
Thank you. Thank you.
Happy Mother's Day, teacher.
Thank you, darling. Thank you. Thank you.
Mother's Day,
Thank you. Thank you.
Happy Mother's Day, teacher.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so
Teacher, I have a
much.
question.
Hello, teacher.
Thank
Hello,
you.
teacher.
Hi.
Happy Mother's Day, teacher.
Thank you, ma. Thank
Teacher,
you.
is there any attendance link?
No attendance.
Excuse me, teacher. Happy Mother's Day.
Yes. Thank you, ma. Thank you, Jaishnavi. Thank you.
Okay, welcome, teacher.
Okay. Bye bye. See you all. Bye bye. Take care.
Happy Mother's Day, teacher.
Thank you. Thank you.
teacher.
Evening,
Bye.
Right, teacher. Happy Mother's Day, teacher.
Thank you, ma.
Happy Mother's Day,
Happy Mother's Day, teacher.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, ma. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Happy Mother's Day, teacher.
Thank you.
Happy Mother's Day, teacher.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Elisa Z. Davidson. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Happy Mother's Day, teacher.
Thank you. Thank you. Take care
Happy
of
Mother's Day, teacher.
Okay. Thank you.
Happy
Take
Mother's Day,
care,
teacher.
mommy.
Mother's Day, teacher.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I have a question, teacher.
Yes. Tell me.
And in the dashboard, there